So, based upon stuff that was mentioned beforehand, and I want to try and show this as much as possible. It's kind of hard to do it. So you can kind of see our character's face a little bit. So based on what people had said beforehand with the Gothic remake and how people in general don't much care for the Gothic remake, is there a button to actually see what my character looks like from the front? Does anyone know? I looked up some of the videos on the Gothic remake demo that's out, and I'm starting to see why people are irritated with it. One, the character from the get-go looks like a ripoff of Geralt. He's kind of annoying, but it's also because his hair changes color in certain lighting. Two, the entire entrance into the colony in the remake is the elevator gets set on fire and there's just a whole bunch of fire, and it makes no fucking sense based upon the original story. It's not necessary. I think they tried putting it in there because they think general audiences need excitement from the get-go to get into a game. Whatever, okay, but the fire is unnecessary. I don't give a crap. Anyways, I wanted to show you this real quick. So the character redesign that everyone was bitching about, I found his picture before I even saw the video. Where is it? Look at this douche nozzle. On top of that, they gave him a gritty voice that sounds a lot like Geralt. And it made me just dislike the character from the get-go. This is the redesign that they originally had. Yeah, exactly. He's a fucking Chad. And when I looked at him, I was just all like, what did they do? Like, there's certain aspects of him just watching the little bit of gameplay I didn't necessarily mind, but there's other aspects that was all like, oh god, ew. The front is only possible with a control spell. You can either control the other character. Oh, that one. I know what you're talking about. It's not just a control spell. There's the Marvin sheet. I'm not going to bother with it. There's the debug mode that would have worked with the same Dilly. Yeah, that'll work with it. So my goal today is we're going around gathering and we're grinding a little. The reason why I didn't do it last night, again, for anyone who is late to the stream, didn't see earlier and when I explained it, Isaac was so stressed last night that I didn't get a chance to play this because the Minecraft game that we've been playing is on my computer. And as a result, I needed to have my computer up and open for Minecraft for him. So I didn't get a chance to grind last night like I originally wanted. So we're going to do that now. We're just getting experience. I'm probably going to use my sword more than magic just because it keeps me from having to worry about the mana. You didn't want to say that you can hack. Yeah, no. So if you weren't here yesterday when it happened, Billy, someone ended up telling me about the Marvin debug. It's useful and it's a little necessary because I'm using the Just Nature mod, and the Just Nature mod has areas like the tree down here where if I have to lead an NPC to the swamp sect, they will always get stuck in that tree. The easiest way around it has been to use the Marvin hack, take control of the NPC, walk them down off of that part that's glitched and around it, and then put control back on my character, and once I resume it normally, they pick up and they walk without a problem. I don't mind using it to fix little things like that. But in general, I haven't really had to use it. We did play with it a bit just for shits and giggles yesterday, because it was just way too funny when we found out about it, and it was really, really hysterical for a bit. But yeah, it gets to be a little much. So we don't worry about it, but it was fun for a bit. I don't know if the bitterfly is resistant to fire. I feel like a lot of shit's resistant to fire. I feel like a lot of shit does not need to be killed with fire. Oh no, it's a generic action hero, man. Yeah, from the thing. Yeah, and the thing I didn't like with it, because I didn't necessarily mind in some of the screenshots, some of the redesigned concepts for Gothic. When I was looking at it again, okay, first of all, the world feels really busy, and I didn't, and just watching some of the demo being played, I didn't get a sense of where anything was. And I think that bothered me. Apparently, I could just kill wolves like this now. Because I'm strong enough that they cannot deal enough damage to me, and I'm fine with this suddenly. So that's good. Hi, Agram. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? I am totally fine with the ability that I could just murder wolves willy-nilly now. He wasn't here when it was late. He kind of went off after he finished the quest of the legend with the legend NPC Kappa. Oh my god. Yeah, so yesterday, again, for anyone who missed it, I was going to grind on my own last night. Isaac ended up working until, like... I'm not going to go into the whole thing again. You're going to have to watch the VOD or listen to Isaac later on bitch about his job. But I did go into some detail about what he had to deal with yesterday, which was absolute bullshit. But he was so stressed and so tired. He really wanted to play Minecraft with me. And the Minecraft he wanted to play was on the server. It's the save file that's on my computer. So I had to be turned on with it. And originally he was like, oh, you could play Gothic on the side and just keep it on in the background. I'm like, I don't want two games running at once, which probably wouldn't have been a big deal because it's Minecraft and Gothic. But it was more than that. I didn't want like a thunderstorm to happen in Minecraft, him tell me to go to bed, and I'm sitting here in Gothic, which is a pain in the ass to minimize, because it was a game that was never meant to minimize. The land server, yeah, the land server. Yeah, if you have enough resistance, basic enemies will do 1 hit point of damage, which they're basically doing right now. But they weren't doing it earlier, so I don't know where the resistance is coming from. Whatever. Anyways, as a result of that, I didn't really get a chance to do any of the grinding I wanted to do, because I wanted to go around the world, pick plants, hopefully get more, like, MP-based plants, get levels, figure out where the hell I was, explore the island a little bit more than I've been able to do, because I can definitely take on more stuff with my spells now. And just overall get some more experience. My next level is in about 6,000 more experience. That's fine. Possibly sell some more stuff to enemies if I can. The sword I have is the Sword of Death, so it's decent. I also, the one thing I saw in the remake that I didn't like is they're doing the thing, it seems like you have an actual hit point bar, but at the same time they're doing this thing where everything went grayed out for hit points. I don't know if it was supposed to be stamina or hit points, but it's fucking wonky looking. Like, combat looked like it was going to be a little clunkier than it should have been. They also look like they're trying to keep combat as close to the original as possible, which honestly, as much as I like this combat, if you're going to try and remake a game for the modern age, and if you want to try and keep some level of the complexity that this combat system attempted to have, there's better ways to do it than the shit that they were doing, because they literally did like 3 different stances, and I'm like, oh, how very Witcher one of them. And you were supposed to control the stances with your right joystick. I can't say much about it because I didn't get to play it because I don't have it on Steam. I'm almost tempted, once I'm done with this one, to pick up 2 and 3 through Steam, through the bundle, because then that will allow me to actually get a hold of the demo and I can play the demo on stream. I don't know if the demo's easily available anymore. Fucking hell, really? Alright. Marvin. F8. I know it refilled everything, but whatever. Again, that's probably because I haven't capped the frame rate. It's very possible. Someone else mentioned that, and I have a feeling they might be right. But yeah, as a result of Isaac being stressed, I ended up being on Minecraft with him all night last night instead of grinding in Gothic like I originally intended to do. I like the mods we have on Minecraft, but I'm starting to slowly get irritated with some of them. Like, Electro Blob's wizardry is really cool in its own right, but unless you turn on the option to just upgrade the wands willy-nilly with Electro Blobs in Minecraft, if you lose your wand, that's just a level of stress. Because I died with my wand, and I died because Isaac insisted I do something, and I got irritated at him because I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to go in the dungeon. He was insisting I had to go with him, and I kept telling him, no, I don't want to go. And then he insisted I needed to come down and help him. So I went down, ended up dying, dropped my wand, got pissed at him. And then I realized if the mod had been better worked, I wouldn't have gotten irritated, because leveling up those wands by default with Electro Blobs is fucking ridiculously long-winded and hard. Oh yeah, no, the dungeons that we have in there, for some reason, are stupid difficult. Like, I've used the dungeons mod before, but we have a dungeon that has spawners with really hard zombies that are spawning, and those zombies are coming in with some diamond equipment, and they're coming in rows of like 10. It's fucking ridiculous. And on top of that, the second level in the dungeon is just sheer drops on either side, to the point where I told Isaac, I don't want to step foot in there anymore. It's too dangerous. I don't trust that location. And then he insisted that we had to go in there, and I was like, no, find another one. And he didn't want to. And so, of course, when I went down there, I ended up being killed almost immediately by being, like, ambushed by 10 zombies at once. I was wearing full iron armor, so the fact that the zombies killed me immediately should say something. Dropped my wand, got irritated because my wand had already been leveled once. Just once, by the way. That's how long it takes to level the wand, and that's how pissed it was getting me off of doing that whole thing. And it was just something that came to mind. I was all like, why is it so fucking difficult to level up this wand, to the point where I'm having way too much anxiety over, like, losing it? It's like, can't it just be a little simpler? What was the question? Did you miss the ending? Yeah, you missed the ending of Zelda. We finished Oracle of Ages. We'll be doing Oracle of Seasons starting tomorrow, along with more Gothic, and we will be starting Silent Hill Shattered Memories, and hopefully it will play properly to where we will be able to finish it. That's the goal for tomorrow. Where am I? Map of the colony. Okay, I'm just up on the hills over here. Let's do a quick save. You'll watch the VOD. It was a good ending. It's been a long time since I've seen that ending. I feel like there's something down there. It's been a long time since I've seen the ending of Oracle of Ages, so it was nice to see it again. Not Fireball. Firebolt. A lot slower. I'm gonna quick save again, just in case I get stuck on a slope. I don't want to use F8 because F8's a little cheaty. I wish there was another one. I mean, there's the pressing the K that moves you forward. What the fuck are you? Fire lizards. That says use ice. Ow. Ow. Oh no. I have a robe to resist fire damage, and they're just murdering me still. see if I can get one. There's 2 of them, though. No. Ice Bolt. Run. Ow. $500 experience. Well, there we go. VOD timestamp should be around 2 hours and 15-minute mark. Did we play Zelda only for 2 hours? I feel like that the last 2 dungeons went really quick. Like so the 8th dungeon felt daunting in the beginning, but it kind of went through very quickly. I almost wonder if the teams were like strapped a little bit, and so they weren't as thought-provoking as other dungeons have been. Ooh, look, wine. And beer, of course, the true treasures. I'm sorry. What? That is not a simple anything to do. How much mana do I have left? I have 8. That's 2 ice blocks and 2 spells. 2 ice bolts. That's not enough. No schnapps. I mean, I have schnapps. I have schnapps in my inventory. Ugh. Run. That was a mistake. Run. They are worth a lot of experience. They're 500 each. I'm gonna wait for them to go down the hill a little. That was a lot better. Gothic! Gothic, yeah. Gothic is a Weezord. Is apparently super fucking OP sometimes. Granted, I'm low on MP, but that's okay. How low is too low? I just got 2,000 on this beach alone, just for those lizards. Now the question is, oh shit, there's 2 more. Let's go back. Let's go back. I'm bleeding all over the place. Okay, so here's my goal, as much as it's really, really crappy. We need to sleep. How did I get more coin? Oh, I took them off of what's his name. Map of the colony. We need to go all the way back to the swamp one. We're gonna sleep. And then we're gonna come back. Because there's only 2 lizards and they do not respawn. And if they respawn, any of them, that's an extra 500 experience. Which is super amazingly great. In the meantime, I'm gonna see if we find anything. In case you missed anything, I think we completely cleared the woods out of wolves. Because apparently the wolves do jack shit damage to me. And they were able to just sit there and try and tear me apart, and they did like nothing. The amount of health that I currently have is from being hit by one of those fire lizards and being attacked by all the wolves at once. Well, 2 different groups of wolves. But for some reason, they're doing like no damage to me anymore. And I don't have different armor, I don't think. So I have no idea why the wolves are suddenly so ridiculously easy. I'm not going to complain about it. I particularly like it. Now, if I can figure out where you can get mana plants, of which, oh look, more wolves. Mana plants would be great. That's right, it's a new sword. So of course I'm like beating the crap out of everything very quickly. Might have leveled up and through the scaling off. It's possible. I don't know how the level up system works in this one or anything, but... So I also, on top of looking up the Gothic remake yesterday, which if you missed it, I did show a picture of the remake of the main character, and I can see why people bitched about it. It does not look great. Flamethorn. What is that? Look at all the drugs I have. Flamethorn, life bonus 12. Armor's different last time you've worn shadow armor. No, I'm wearing, well, yesterday when I was playing, I ended up unlocking wizard, and so I do have the wizard's robe. I have the first set of the flame wizard robes. I am not high enough in the magic circles to be able to get the next set, even though I have the money for it. Because I've already tried, and they just were all like, you're not strong enough. I'm like, okay, whatever. Wonder what's in here. Let's go in here. But, yeah. Anything? Seriously, nothing? It's like a literal wolf's den type area, and there's like nothing here. Oh, fuck that. Alright. Hi, Delvin. Kind of magic circle won't let you buy your way to the top. I mean, they have been. I just need more. Oh, I have enough skill points to unlock another circle. So I saved all my skill points so much that when I unlocked Wizard, I unlocked myself to 56 mana, and I'm at the 3rd circle, which apparently is not often done, or not typically done by most people who play Gothic. Because most people will have been spending their skill points on strength and dexterity from the get-go. My strength is only powered up because I'm gonna die to that thing, guaranteed. My strength is only powered up because of... Let's see where we're located. Only powered up because of magic rings. Okay, it's right there. I want to see how badly I die to it. Hello. You look upset. You're a shadow beast. Oh no. Yeah, I saw that coming. I don't want to use my I don't want to spend any of my mana based items. So we're doing the cheesy thing and we're running all the way back to fucking tree. We're running all the way back to where the swamp colony is, and we're gonna sleep. I know it's cheesy, but mana regenerative items are pretty low from the look of it. At least so far they have been for me, and I use plenty enough of them in that orc cemetery, and I don't want to use any more right now. I already used some in order to just deal with some flame lizards that gave me 500 experience points per kill. Copper beach seed. What? Mana bonus 5. So those are on rocks. It's a small bonus, but I mean it's a bonus. It's very, I don't know. I don't know how rare, how random it is for things to grow, or if there's certain areas. I don't know. With the way the game's been playing, I figure there's certain areas where certain things would grow more than others. The quest that I'm supposed to go on right now is to find healing items within that swamp. Specifically 3 or 5 plants, I forget. It's in my journal. But, yeah. That was me reading off Legacy's text in case anyone didn't know. Or message. I'm just fucking going in. Wait.
But keep it to yourself. Things would have gone very different. I thought that had been cleared.
Yes, I could get more magic power. Yes, I could unlock another circle. I'm not going to do that yet.
As long as I'm not involved. Maybe.
How many of these do I have?
Same old story every time.
I'm assuming Animal ran across the keyboard. Legacy said he was going to try and, like, probably snooze or nap at the same time, so it's possible. This Cookie thought he was splattering fluid.
Hey, you.
Shut the fuck up, I'm sleeping. I'm a wizard. Get the hell out of my face. If I want to walk on your bed, I'll walk on your bed.
Hey, keep.
I like how upset they get with it.
Hang on.
Hi, CF Gauss. So yeah, we'll do a hard save here because it's still the same spot. Every time we come here, we'll do a hard save there for that. Let's go back. The Shadow Beast, I don't know if I can deal with, but maybe with Ice Block I could do it. Considering Ice Block has been my saving grace for so many things, I might be able to kill that thing. So we're gonna try it. Other than that, there's the 2 fire lizards down on that beach near the wrecked ship that I want to get. That's 1,000 experience right there, and I don't know what's down there. And I do want to check it out. Because considering those things are relatively hard, and there was 6 of them, my Nexus, I'm almost wondering if there's something good down there. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'm tempted to pick up Gothic 2 and 3 in the bundle on Steam just to get my hands on the remake if the remake demo is still available. But based off of the video I saw on it, I would not be surprised if they have pulled it to redo it based upon the fans going, "You guys fucked up." The other thing I noticed in the remake when I was going through it, and I didn't sit there and watch it, but when you first meet Diego, it's a first-person sequence staring at Diego walking back and forth while he's talking to your character, and I think it was like 10 minutes long to the point where I was fast-forwarding through it and I was getting bored fast-forwarding through it. Why the fuck is it that long? Play Gothic 2, it's better, is NOTR is better than default. I don't know what that is. What is this? Mountain moss. It's health. Night of the Raven. I'm not going to play a modded version of a game over and above the original. My whole point on doing retro games on the channel is to show the games as they were for the most part. While I mod certain graphics into it sometimes, not often, but I will, I try not to stray too far from the original. God damn it, that area. Oh my god. It's just that one section, because once you're away from it, see, it stops doing it. So yeah, when I do Gothic 2, I'm not doing a modded one. There was also a modded remake of this area. It's the expansion. I'll look into it, I don't know. If it doesn't come with, I'm not going to worry about it. Because the games as they are already pretty long. I'm at the wrong part of the forest. No, I'm not. He's right there. All right, let's see if we can deal with him. Oh no. I think he's bugged. I'm not exactly upset about this. $400. Not as good as the fire lizards, but whatever. Come here, blood, whatever you're called. Well, that, again, that's only if I get the Steam version, because my preference is to get it on GOG. The only reason I'd kind of want to get the Steam version is to get my hands on the remake demo, just to see the glorious awfulness that is it. Because I watched some video on it yesterday, and I'm starting to understand what people were saying. So again, the fire that everyone was criticizing about in the beginning is because in the beginning of the demo, your character gets sent down just as they were beforehand, which, funny enough, I didn't see a fire mage giving him the scroll. He just has the scroll on him and he mentions it. But the elevator gets caught on fire on the way down, which doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck would any of the camps set the elevator on fire when that elevator brings supplies into the colony? Granted, maybe the new camp wants to cripple the old camp, but it still doesn't fucking make a whole lot of sense. GOG version is gold, so it comes with... Oh, okay. Magic is and Gothic is bugged. I mean, it's been relatively bugged. I've been having to learn how to deal with it, but it's fine. I mean, I'm fine if I kill the Shadow Beast the way I did. Whatever. But yeah, the remake that I saw, what I saw of the video was just, I can see why people criticized it. I'm mixed on the character's redesign, because in certain scenes, especially for the back end, I don't necessarily mind the redesign. My biggest gripe is that since his hair color changes in certain lighting, and because of his design with his clothing and everything, he looks too much like Geralt. Like, why the fuck is he generic hero, but at the same time Geralt ripoff number 2 or something? It's like, you had a character design, go back to that character design, stop trying to fucking rip off another character because Edgy McEdgelord these hero. I didn't understand it. Wizards have no time for petty limiters such as honor. Won't be able to play without the expansion unless you mod Gothic 2. I mean, I'm already aware of the basics of it. You guys don't have to give me any like details on how to get it running. I will get it running. It is fine. I will learn how to get it running. I figured out how to get this one running on my own without anyone, and I'm running it on Windows 10 in a windowed mode. Like, it's a borderless window, and I have it modded with some graphical stuff. I have plenty of like sites that I've seen and instructions and tidbits, and I do my own little like poking as needed to it. But yeah, there were problems with the remake, and so I understand why people were upset with it. I love how I'm constantly getting lost here. I need to turn around and go up this way. But yeah, so your character, the main character's going down the elevator in the beginning in the remake. There's an explosion down below, and the entire elevator and area gets set on fire, and he falls down to the bottom. And by the way, he talks to himself a lot, like way more than most characters should. I get that it's like gameplay experience keeps him in the know, gets you more acclimated to a character kind of thing, but he kind of comes off as a little too annoying in that respect, and his voice is unnecessarily grating. I'm Geralt of Rivia. Again, as I mentioned multiple times, he just seems like a ripoff of Geralt, and it's unnecessary. This way? Yeah, it's no wrong map, but yes, it's this way. So I do like the fact that the company is listening to the fans with regards to the fans sitting there and telling people to that they don't like it and they want to know what people want so that they can make changes and redo it. I do appreciate the fact that they're doing that, because while the remake doesn't turn me off heavily, it doesn't look or feel like Gothic in some way. And it's not just the fact that it's new graphics, it just doesn't feel like Gothic. Oh no, you really hate Geralt's voice? I don't mind Geralt's voice. Gravelly voice I attribute to two different characters at this point, Geralt and Batman. And when everyone else starts using it, it's just like, please stop and pick something else. Not every like gritty, dark environment character needs to have this gravel voice. It gets annoying. Like, just give him a regular voice. Just get a good actor or whatever. Get a good voice actor. Give him a normal voice. Get rid of the fucking gritty voice. Like, it's not necessary. There they are. There should be two. Why am I... Yeah. The spell switching, for fuck's sake, sometimes. You hate scruffy voices, give me some problems almost chalked on a blackboard. It fits Geralt. It fit Geralt very, very well. I actually liked it for Geralt. Batman, I just don't give a shit about. For voices, I mean. But, like, for, like, any other generic fantasy character at that point, they're just trying to capitalize on that look. Or feel. Not exactly my favorite choice, but whatever. They're dead. I kind of expected I was going to be doing this and running back to heal up anyways. I don't think I can leave, by the way. I don't know if I can swim in there. I don't necessarily want to find out, but you know what, we're gonna. Because I think it's technically we're on the edge of the barrier. Oh god, the lighting. Before you quit Witcher 3, you almost modded to get rid of Geralt's voice. I don't know why. Geralt's voice was fine. I think people are too critical of it for, like, unnecessary reasons. It fit his character, and it was always that voice. I think it was the same voice actor from Witcher 2 to Witcher 3. I don't know if it was Witcher 1 if he had that. But I think his voice was actually described as being that. It fit the character. The character was always designed to be that way. I'm not going to swim back. Batman, I get the whole, like, he switches his voice kind of thing. I'm just saying, it's sometimes it's unnecessarily overused, and it's obvious when it's unnecessarily overused. And them trying to fit that on the character for the Gothic remake was unnecessary overusage. What? Fuck's sake, really? Hi, Darken Link. There we go. Really? I'm so upset. This whole ship is ripe for something to be on it. There's nothing here. Boo. Whatever. Maybe over here. It's not about the acting you don't like, it is people don't like someone who speaks too loud or too slow. It annoys you. You feel like he has some disease in his throat. Smokes one too many cigarettes. Reward for your curiosity, nothing. Which I'm surprised about, because this game feels like it wants to reward you for that level of exploration and curiosity, but every now and then, there we go. The ship was too simplistic of a curiosity point. Oh god, what was that? For fuck's sake, I may not be able to do this right now. Depending. Because I'm too damaged and I do not want to use any of my mana items. We might have to leave and come back. Which I'm not necessarily against, because I've already cleared out the lizards. What are we at? 50,000 out of 52,000 to level up. That's fine. We're pretty good on. But skeleton there tells me that something bad is up ahead. That's what it seems like. Every time I've run across a skeleton on the ground, it seems like there's something in the area. Skeletons. Fucking hell. It has a sword. It doesn't even use a sword. It does a flying sidekick. What the fuck? Okay, let me see about Ice Block and Ice Bolt with it. You don't like the Dr. Claw voice. Did you watch Harvester, the monk of the temple, talks like that and can't stand it too? I've seen some of Harvester. I don't know if I'm ever going to play it on stream. Isaac wanted me to play it. He was like, play Harvester, play Phantasmagoria. I'm like, Harvester, I don't remember who makes it. Phantasmagoria, I'm all like, I love Roberta Williams and her stuff, but sometimes I just need a break from her moon logic puzzles. And she definitely has that in Phantasmagoria. I don't know a whole lot about Phantasmagoria, but I do know that her moon logic puzzles extend over there. Oh god. Get out. Let's go, 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 go. Kung Fu style. This is an interesting place. I think I need a little bit more magic and power. Oh no. That was not the, I don't, okay, that was me glitching out. Reload.
T-posing to show dominance?
No. It's not quite a T-pose.
Honey, are you Renasha Bliss?
I don't know what that means.
Are you our freestyle dance instructor?
Stop. Caffeine, honey, come here. Stop rubbing right now. I don't want the rubs. That's fine. Love you.
Are you ready?
Wilbur says hi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Rover. Or, hi, Wolver.
No, I'm not ready to get inoculated because I hate needles.
Angel, hi!
I hate needles.
But I guess Wolver's here.
And I'm not looking forward to that
Oh,
needle.
please, it's just one shot.
It's not one shot.
Oh, it's 2 shots.
Do we even know which one it is?
No.
We can ask them. She would ask them.
When we get there.
Yeah, when we get there, we can ask them.
Tiger. Hi. He said it and he looked at me and he went slowly. Hi. Hi, my perfect kitty. He's so fat.
Trying to see where I'm at. Unfortunately, I want to go back and sleep again, but I think I'm gonna go to the old camp because I can upgrade at least there. I can get on the way. Hi, Yak. I didn't even see him until just now. Whatever. Just both of you dead. This forest is mostly cleared out, and I'm fine with that. I'm also curious how well I can end up taking on the orc dogs at the moment, but the orc dogs come in very large packs. Are we doing a lot of drug money made today? I haven't made any drug money. I've been grinding. So, again, in case anyone ended up missing, I didn't get a chance to grind last night because Isaac needed some de-stress time, which ended up being us playing Minecraft together, which kept me from being able to grind. Gothic, like I said, I was going to grind in the background instead of playing it. We started by playing Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages today because I kept on putting that game off because I keep getting addicted to Gothic. And we finished Oracle of Ages, and so now we're on Gothic and we're just grinding. Stream is ending much earlier today than usual. It's going for another 2.5 hours, 2 hours on average, because we have appointments to go get the first of 2 shots for the vaccine. Because Isaac got tipped that because we're both fat, we categorize into the we're categorized as high risk factors, which means we can be pushed to the front of the line. So he tried, went online, and managed to get it. So today we go and we get the first of 2 shots. I have no idea when the second one's supposed to be. I think you have to wait. I think I heard you have to wait a week in between. I have no idea. I'll find out when we go today. I know for a fact it's not one of the shots that is like, you get 1 and you're done. I really wish it was one of those. I hate needles. I hate getting shots. I'm also aware that there's a chance that you can end up feeling like crap after the shot. So if we stream tonight or even tomorrow, we'll find out. I don't know how long it lasts if that happens. Staff.
Hello.
Jeez.
You told me I could have as much stew as...
And that's...
There we go. But yeah. So that's why we're running around just grinding at the moment, grabbing things. I'm also exploring the island because I haven't really done much of that. I think it's pretty high chance it will suck for a few days. I don't think it's high chance, I heard. I heard that you're almost guaranteed to feel like shit if you've had COVID at some point, or if you have COVID at the moment you get the shot, is what I had heard. I don't know how accurate that is either. I'm hoping not, because I really want to play Silent Hill Shattered Memories tomorrow, and I don't want to feel like shit, and Isaac's going to have a lot of problems.
You sell weapons and armor?
Skip.
What kind of...
Only.
If, oh god, I can't do it to him. Isaac's going to have a lot of problems if,
I could do with a few things.
I could sell you a few things.
if he ends up feeling like shit and ends up not going to work, because they're not going to allow him to skip work. They're assholes. 55 and need a required strength 35. That's not going to be used anytime soon. Rusty Bastard Sword, 45 damage. What is mine? Required strength 31. I definitely don't have that. Just give them all of these. Battle Sword. Oh my god, look at how much money we're gonna get. Nope. Nope. Ring of Power plus 5 strength. We're going to get rid of that. It's 12-17. I think it's one of the best we're going to get right now. Zig's all like baffled probably because I told him I don't want him to make me anything. It's because by the time we get out, it's going to be so we're going to have enough time for me to end up like I'm going to end the stream early so that I'll have enough time to eat something small. Sword of Hate, 44 damage. 46 damage for a Sword of Victory. I'm gonna have to look and see. Accept that. I'm not using my sword as much, but having a good sword is good. Yeah, 48 damage for the Sword of Death. Let's keep it. I'm just bleeding everywhere. You have no clue about the risk. Yeah, no, I don't either. It's just, you know, some people got vaccinated. It's a really high percentage of them, but it's a small sample, so it cannot be trusted as solid information. Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you guys what our experience is afterwards, obviously, tomorrow. If I end up, if I am not streaming tomorrow, it's because I feel like shit. If I stream tomorrow, I mean, one way or another, when I stream again, whether it's tonight, tomorrow, or whatever, I will end up notifying you guys what our personal experience is. Where is he? Not you. I want to find Core, whatchamacallit. Kind of wish these guys had, like, some quest or something.
For the honor of magic.
4th magic circle, 25 skill points.
I am ready to enter the 4th circle.
You have completed the first 3 circles. Now is the time for you to learn the secrets of magic. The magic of the runes is based on the stone. They are magic stones, created out of magic ore. It's the same ore which is collected in the mines. This ore is endowed with magic formulas in the temples. There, the runes are converted to the instruments of our power. With the runes you control now, you have the entire knowledge of the temples of the realm at your fingertips. You have now learned everything I can teach you. Understand the magic. Then you'll discover the secret of power.
Wait, you can't teach me the 5th and 6th circle? I'm sorry. What use are you?
Master, I'd like to wear the high robe of fire.
The time has come. You are worthy of wearing the high robe of fire.
Damn straight.
I need more magic power.
I can help you to increase your power. What use you make of it is your affair. I can't teach you anything. You don't
have enough experience. All right, so what is this robe? So the robe we have is 55. Okay, against weapons 50, against arrows 5, against fire 30, against magic 10. 55, 30, 10 from 45, 25, 5. It's a pretty decent uptick. Look at how beefy our shoulders got. Don't worry, another way or another you'll learn. Yeah, I know we'll learn the other 2 circles. And I'm pretty sure there's a ways to get a hold of the other forms of magic as well. Torres.
For the honor of magic.
Shut the fuck up.
I want to acquire magic writing.
I'm above these assholes. Griffalo, hi. Yay for shots, you get your first one tomorrow. Nice! Did you say magic? These magic. The high robes of flair. Here, we can get all the books, but I don't want the books. Oh, he sells potions. What are the green ones? Allows the player to sprint. Enables the player to short-term sprint. Why do I want these? I mean, they only last for 1 to 2 minutes. And I'm assuming afterwards I can't sprint anymore? What's the point in them? Transform into a wolf, transform into the lizard. I don't know if it was this game or if it was Gothic 2. I think it's Gothic 2. I've heard these transformation spells are broken. Like, you're invulnerable. And it lasts as long as you want, and you can grind a shit ton of levels just by using them, which I don't want to do. You can get from camp to camp in 2 to 3 minutes with them, though. They're expensive. Storm of Fire. I need more runes. What else do you have? Storm of Fire, Storm of Fire. Storm of Fire. Firebolt. Storm of Fire. Light. Why is he selling 2 Storms of Fire? Look, it's cost 10 mana, and it's 50 fire damage per mana, and it's chargeable. It's 1100. Dear God. You want some drug? Some more drugs. Drugs. How about some wings? Claws? Claws. Wolf skins. Skin of a shadow beast. Do you want 4 coins? For role-playing kid drinking icy ecto cooler. Oh my god. It sounds like unnecessary expenditures. Root soup. Look, flamethorn that looks like blueberries as opposed to these blueberries. Fucking hell. Meat bug ragu. Here you go. 905. Okay, that's great. What else do you want? Nothing? 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 Do you want this fireball spell scroll? I don't really want it. There you go. Oh, would you like my fire robe? It's worth 1200. Oh, now you owe me money. This will be fun. You don't have enough money. Give my spell scroll back. Here, you want all the drugs? He's got drug. He's got drug. There you go. All right. So magic. 7, 8. Yep. 8. There we go. Got Storm of Fire. Take some mana potions. Maybe later. I mean, I need these right now, and I have 2,900. I need more runes. You don't understand my need for runes. I'm exploring. I don't need mana potions at the moment. I'm exploring. Okay? I'm too good for everyone here. Like, I'll keep that as back to weed country. Okay, let's go. I'm too good for all of them here. I'm better than all of them. They need to realize this. Here. Storm of Fire. Hey, Spaff. No. Diggers.
You won, okay? You won, okay?
Damn it. Diego, how easy are you to kill? Not concerned. Diego's a bro. Diego is a bro. That's why I'm not doing that. What? You have to work another hour, don't you?
Well, the hour.
Or pretend. Are you on lunch?
Uh-huh.
You don't get a lunch in a half
You
day.
get a lunch.
Why?
Because I'm using 4 hours of PTO. If I don't work my lunch, then I'm not working, or I'm working over my PTO.
Oh.
That won't happen.
Okay. Yeah, I think our the first shot we're scheduled for 2:45. I'm trying to make sure we have plenty of time to get there, and then the second one, because they won't take us both at the same time, and I have no idea how they're doing it. They're probably stacking people in so that they don't have to have a shit ton of people all at once. But it's 2:45 and 3:30, and I'm hoping we get in without a problem. All right. So yeah, that's AoE damage, which is nice. It's also a lot of damage. How much damage is that? Firestorm. 50 fire damage per mana that you spend, and it's chargeable. Firebolt is 30, Fireball is 30, and then goes up higher. Firebolt is bare minimum. But based on what we've seen, yeah. So this is Orc country over here. Which I know that there are some hounds over here, right there. Oh my god, there's so many of them. $120 experience. Pack on help. Oh, he's not very helpful. There's a lot of them in there. I bet I could take them on. Why are you not using M key for map? Because there is no map key. This is the M key. Settings. Keyboard. Missions and notes. N and M. There's no map key. Again, modded, and it's using Gothic 2 controls. There's no map key, apparently. Not sure why. That's not going to work. There's too many of them. If you get to Gothic 2, you could bind custom map key, but a Gothic 1 you can't, so it got overridden or something. Probably. I mean, I could probably... Hold on. Like, using the Gothic 2 keys have definitely messed with some things on occasion. Now it works. That was nice. Why couldn't I have known that before? Oh my god, that's so much better. Better now than later. I mean, there's definitely been some learning pains in the control scheme since I have the modded, like, use Gothic 2 controls. But it's definitely nice. Like, I don't know. We had this conversation yesterday. A bunch of people who had played Gothic 1 when it was still new, they enjoyed why do I feel like there's something behind that waterfall? They enjoyed the Gothic 1 control scheme. I personally, not having played Gothic 1 when it came out, since I've been playing it and I tried using the Gothic 1 control scheme, I found it kind of obnoxious. And I very much enjoyed the mod that updated it to the Gothic 2 control scheme. Especially considering after this I'm going to play Gothic 2 and it'll be a lot easier for me to pick up the Gothic 2 control scheme since I'm playing with that control scheme already. There's nothing here. I am so disappointed in this waterfall. What the fuck? This is what being a wizard is like. You can just walk on the water like that. You can just wade through it. Jesus cosplay. I mean, pretty much. Is there any goblins left? I mean, they're worth an okay amount of experience. I don't know if there's any left. Are there any back? No. Not unless I go in there, and I'm not going to bother. All right. This is definitely a lot nicer being able to press just M. Okay. I see kind of areas I can go to. We're in exploration mode. That's what we're doing. Exploring, gathering things, hopefully getting things that will help us, possibly more money. I don't know. I figured there were waterfalls that would enter caves, but don't tell me that. Let me discover it. Oh my god. Ow. Fucking hell. No. No, no. No. Oh, hey. I'm just gonna kill you with a sword. You're sword worthy. There you go. There we go. Definitely something over here, possibly. I mean, I don't know to what point that exploration really gives you a heck of a lot. I haven't figured that much out yet. It seems like your exploration gets rewarded. Definitely more than some games have. What is that over there? Where am I? Oh, that's that pathway. I'm not going to get over there anytime soon. Because that's through orc territory, it looks like. Don't trust it. Oh, fucking yeah. No, no, no. There we go. It's nice and rainy. I will say that it's like they need to do something about what I've seen of the remake demo. Because like I said, one of the things I noticed in the demo when I was watching some of the gameplay on it is the areas that I saw are overly busy and feel like there's too much shit lying around everywhere. And I'm fine with details. Details are nice. They're always nice. But
mushroom.
It looked like there was a bunch of debris all over the place. Turto Do Kickstart, thank you for the follow. It felt like there was a bunch of debris lying all over the place, and I don't know. Nothing about this area, at least from this game, whether it was the story or anything else, feels like there should be quite that level of debris anywhere. It feels like this place is relatively well put together, and I don't feel like it should look like some giant bomb went off, and that's kind of what I felt like it looked like. It was fucking weird. Can I get over there? Even if I get over there, what's the point? Okay, so to the point of the waterfall thing. Let me see if I can get to the water, the river down there, the lake down there. Let's see if we could jump off. My wrist wrap keeps getting undone. That's driving me nuts. This is down to... I mean, I definitely can. I know how to, even if it doesn't tell me to. Like, other than just jumping from here, I can go from there. Because that looks like it's part of the swamp. And you could just swim from the swamp over. But I have a feeling I can just jump off from here. For fuck's sake. Or here. Swimming is weird to me because you have to hold down the jump button to move. And you tilt yourself with the left and right stick. But like I said, it's kind of like old school. It's just first like on keyboard to me with the way he's been moving. It's not very intuitive. It feels awkward. It's fine. It just feels like it could have been better. Anything here? No. Is this the only other one? I have a pain in the ass getting out of here, aren't I? Not really. I think so. I don't think there's another one, but there might be one right over here. Is there? Is there? There is. It's fucking weird. Then again, the underwater animations aren't that bad overall. I'm not necessarily referring to swimming, but the fact that it has the slight distortion in the views. Yeah, there's nothing here. I'm disappointed. I've gone behind 4 waterfalls so far, and I'm just disappointed. Why is this game... Oh, the camera. Fuck's sake. Wrist wrap. Stop it. I need some new wrist wraps. I need to find some wrist wraps that don't, like, have as many problems as these ones as much. Swimming is quite strange, particularly difficult to understand how it works. I mean, I get how it works. It just, it's like I said, it doesn't feel intuitive. On a controller, maybe it would feel a little bit better, but considering how you move him in other ways, it's just, it's a little funky. It would have been better if it was like jump moves up, crouch, like sneak moves down, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's not horrible. That's what I'm saying. It's not a horrible system. It's just, it's clunky. It could be better. I don't think I've ever gone to them this way. This goes straight to that area. Oh well. Swim through the swamp. I mean, I have to say that after playing this, I am a little excited for a remake, as long as they don't fuck it up. I don't necessarily like the look of what they have at the moment, so I understand the fan base not liking it. But it would be interesting. So, what was the one that was Gothic 4 that everyone's like, it's not Gothic, how dare you? What was it? Arcania or something like that? I was gonna say Arcanum, but I'm like, that's a different game. Arcania, yeah. So I looked up Arcania. All I did was I read the beginning paragraph from the Wikipedia, and I was like, oh. So first of all, I can understand why people say it's not Gothic, because it's a spin-off. So it doesn't even follow the main character. It does something else entirely. No, not Risen. Risen, I think, is an entirely different series that happens to feel a lot like Gothic because it's made by the same development team and studio. A lot of people say Risen is basically Gothic, but different. No, Arcania is literally Arcania colon Gothic 4. Not only did they decide it was going to be a spin-off of Gothic rather than a direct continuation, which is fucking weird to begin with, but they also decided to, and this is the first part that made me cringe, simplify the control schemes. First of all, by limiting the number of spells you get down to 3. And the Wikipedia was all like, "While you can upgrade those," I'm all like, "I'm sorry. There's how many spells? 3? You can upgrade them for different effects, but I'm sorry. What?" Like, I only read that much, and I already dislike it. Like, it is a Gothic game. Apparently, it's supposed to be a Gothic game, but it sounds like they totally went in the wrong direction with it. It does not sound very good at all. So I understand why people just don't want to acknowledge its existence. It's almost like how the King's Quest franchise is King's Quest 8, and no one wants to acknowledge that the existence of that one. 3 spells, this is unacceptable. He's fucking serious. It's like, what? Risen is pretty much Gothic 2.0. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. Though apparently it doesn't have as good reviews as Gothic ever got. It still seems like some people end up liking it. I'm a little curious about it, but probably will wait until after I've touched Gothic 3 to see if I'm curious enough to want to play it. But yeah. The Gothic franchise and everything else so far. Oh, Stone Root. I think this is for mana. Oh my god. And it only appears on rocks, apparently. I mean, that makes sense. Stone Root, huh? The Gothic franchise, just from touching this one already, has me as a fan of sorts. I definitely like it. I recognize that any remake is going to have to do some revamps to some things, obviously. I do like the fact that I saw that they kept the angry chicken-like enemies, but they changed them to where they now sound like raptors. Isaac was watching me watch the video, and he was just all like, "Why are there raptors in this game?" He's all like, "I don't even know what this is." I said, "This is a Gothic remake demo." And he's all like, "I wouldn't have even recognized it as Gothic until you told me." So you know how I make excuses for some Gothic mechanics that are not as good as they could be, but it was 2001 with Risen. It's similar, but it was released in 2000. No, Risen wasn't 2001. It was 2010, wasn't it, or something? It was later. Risen's later. Wasn't Risen later? I thought Risen was later, like made after Gothic 3. Blueberries. Oh, it said it wasn't. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, I missed the wasn't, sorry. Wait, I'm rereading that. So you know how we make excuses for some Gothic mechanics that are not as good as they could be, but it was 2001. With Risen, it's similar, but it wasn't released in 2001. So there's some mechanics in Risen that aren't as good, and it's just like, oh. I guess that makes sense why the reviews were a little bit lower. I mean, reviews for Gothic being lower, I can understand even alone with the fact that I'm playing a patched version that was even fan patched. Like, some of these bugs are pretty bad, even for its time period. It's still a good game. Like, when a game is decent enough that it outshines, like where I'm willing to stick with it despite the bugs, that says something. The bugs so far have been kind of laughable. They're bad. They're bad bugs. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely a lot of polish that this game could definitely have needed, and apparently that extends to Gothic 2 and Gothic 3. But shoulder shrug, it's still really good. Like, there's a lot to really like about this game. It is a full-blown open world that I have completely cleared out of all enemies so far. Like, it seems so empty right now, but that's because I wiped clear the woods. They'll respawn a bit, but Risen 1 was in 2009. Okay. We said Gothic so much it's starting to lose meaning. Well, it's the franchise. Gothic. Gothic the game. Gothic the franchise. It's a game. It's a franchise. We're not terming it, using it for any other purpose. When I say Gothic, I'm not saying put on your black lipstick and your eyeliner, get on your fishnet stockings and get to town and start talking about how sad life. No. Like, we're talking about the fucking video game franchise. All right, where am I now? pretty much in the same area. I'm just constantly going around in circles at the moment. I think I've cleared this place out, but I mean, aside from going down, I don't want to deal with the skeletons. They're a little difficult. While I feel if I whittle away at them, they'll give me a shit ton of experience because they're oh, hello. Come on. What happened? Hi, Luna. Hey, Dilzik and pals. Dilzik, what happened to your brain there? No, you know, but you know how saying a word so many times makes it stop sounding like a word? What? That's you. I'm not feeling that way with this right now. That's usually when I start like spacing out, honestly. You're midway through putting your fishnets on. Hi, Luna. Mole rats? Oh, those are just scavengers. Fuck them. We'll come back to them. Yeah, but I'm glad that the fan base bitched at the demo for the remake. I'm glad that the company is listening to all the negative reviews enough to where they want to do the redesign. I hope to God they decide to redo the voice of the character, because I know for a fact that well, I don't know for a fact. That's a fucking lie. I know that whoever's voicing the remake character can probably do it without sounding like knockoff Geralt number 2. Like, fucking hell. I want to see a decent Gothic remake at this point. Like, especially if they're interested in rebooting the franchise and trying to redo it. It's very ripe for it, especially nowadays. It would be a very good open world dark fantasy setting that would be really, really well done if properly taken care of. Oh god, those are awful noises. Just wait until you hear the remake ones. Because the ones that I heard in the remake at the moment are, they don't sound like those weird ass noises. They sound like fucking true. And the one thing that bugged Isaac was, even for a demo, the angry chickens suddenly sounding like velociraptors from Jurassic Park. It was the same velociraptor soundbite over and over, and it annoyed the hell out of him while I was watching it. Me personally, I was trying to watch the combat. Why did the combat look clunky and like it took so long? Like, it looked like the character was more fluid and that combat made a little bit more sense, but the combat seemed like a mix between, oh, this is too easy and this is going to take a really, really long time to get anywhere. Because it took them a really long time to get anywhere. Assertive Penno, thank you for the follow. You're the main character, the voice you give the tree. Hello. No, oh god. This was not intended, but if this is working, fuck it. That worked. There's another one down here. Combat was decent, but not good, you'd say. You could see it working with some more polish. So you did play it, okay. Yeah, it visually, with what I saw in the one playthrough that I was looking at online, it looked like it needed a lot of work. I'm fine with Ice Block fucking up. God, they deal so much damage for so little, like, return. They give, like, no experience. And they deal so much damage. Would a blunt weapon hurt the skeletons more? Possibly, but I don't have one. I don't know how well this game works on that kind of thing. So far, there's only resistance to weapon as far as I've seen, so I don't think there's a resistance to blunt. And if there's no resistance to blunt, I'm going to almost say that there's... That was me hitting the wrong buttons. If there's no resistance to blunt, I'm going to say that there's probably no difference between slashing and blunt damage. I don't know. 300 experience is much experience. It's not a lot. I mean, it's better, but the fire lizards gave me 500 each. That was a problem. Of course, he ended up moving after that. Does the company making the remake have enough money to do it? It's THQ Nordic or something. They're a large enough studio. They could definitely pull it off. Like, the THQ Nordic may not have the power they once had, but they definitely have enough power. That might have been overkill. I think this is underneath where the waterfall was. I think I'm in that basic area. Which probably means there's this treasure chest and possibly not much else. Ooh, magic energy elixirs. Yeah, I was waiting for him every time to do his flying kick. And then just smacking him.
Mushroom.
That worked well. Okay. Small Fry Beltham, thank you for the follow. You mean they redid Kingdoms of Amalur? Ooh! Well, I mean... I don't know how well people enjoyed Kingdoms of Amalur's remake. What little I've played of it, I've enjoyed it, but I've not really played Kingdoms of Amalur. So... I'm sorry, what? You have a fucking sword and this is what you want to do with yourself? I mean, I'm not hating on the skeleton for wanting to jump kick me, because frankly, it's just helping me. You think they're the ones that bought Darksiders? Well, depending on the scope, hey, they can do it. You like Darksiders 3? I never played Darksiders 3. That's the one that was made to be like Dark Souls. For what I saw of it, it looked good. I'm not interested in it. I don't much care for where the Darksiders franchise started going. But I can't say anything negative about it because people really like it. And what I've played of Darksiders 1, I enjoy it. I mean, Darksiders 1 feels like an edgier... Darksiders 1 feels like edgy Legend of Zelda mixed with Warhammer graphics. Edgy Legend of Zelda as artfully designed by Warhammer. Like, everything's bulky. I think this is my problem with the combat in this, is the fact that you swing like this, you actually only hit whatever you're targeting. Edgy Legend of Zelda sounds convincing. I mean, it's pretty much what it is. Let's be real. It's edgy Legend of Zelda. One of them's fighting. Something's aggroed. And I don't know where it is. It's right there. I know I'm a wizard, but frankly, these skeletal warriors, ants are better just being smacked in the face with a goddamn sword while they decide to fly and kick you in the face. So I'm fine with doing it this way. Hi, Mikey. You really like Darksiders? You think the story elements are very interesting? The timeline between the games can be tricky to understand. Yeah, I mean, I never got fully into them. I'm not, like I said, I'm not as into the concept behind them. I saw the story in the first one, and it was super edgy. It was interesting to some extent, but it didn't hold me and grip me enough. My ex beat it all the way through, so I've seen the ending. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But I understand that people like it a lot. I probably would enjoy it more as if I gave it a little bit more time, I think. Why are you partly in the wall? No, run. I want to see if I can just get one of them. God damn it. So if... I have an idea. Might have to spam them a little. Tricky part is the first game, there's a time gap that decide Darksiders 2 and 3 would happen at that time. Oh, God. I know what you're saying. That's a messy storytelling there. Better. Because I can work with that. Let's get some healing on because healing doesn't bother me. Oh my God. The meat does not heal me much anymore because of just the amount of health that I now have. How much do I have? I have 208. I'm level 14. I have 10 more skill points. You're just a scout? Every time he's trying to flying sidekick to me, I'm just like, no. Stop it. Fucking get down. Oh, he hit me once. Fucking hell. Little piece of shit. Rice schnapps. I found rice schnapps in the caves. Oh, this is the waterfall. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, holy shit. No. No, no, no. No, no. Fucking hell. Yeah, nope. I hate that the light spell goes away after you reload. I wish it would remember that you had cast it. Yes, I could use potions. But my whole point is I'm trying to stockpile. So if I have to leave to rest to come back, I will do that. Oh, there's something there. And honestly, this spot. Beer. Totally worth it. I got one. Why don't you heal yourself? Because I'm stockpiling stuff. I need these. I need them. Life bonus. I have 8 of those. I have 17 of these. I will have some of this. I will have some of this. I'm not going to be able... The thing is, I'm not going to be able to take on any of them in there. Not unless I can pull them out. And even if I pull them out... Like, ugh. Is there a way for me to pull just one at a time? Probably not. Run. Run and hope I don't run into a dead end. You're hoarding healing items again? I always hoard healing items. Like, the healing items I don't worry about as much as the mana items. The mana items I'm low on, and I'm gonna need those. I could buy more mana potions, but the more I have, the better I feel. And our whole... Excuse you. I think throwing that one firestorm spell split them up in the caverns. Totally fine with that. Gimme. Oh my god. I think I split them up. I did. Holy shit. That was not intentional, but I totally am taking that. Oh god. This is great. Excuse you. Am I going to try playing Silent Hill? Are you talking about Shattered Memories? That's supposed to be starting tomorrow so long as I don't have a negative reaction to the vaccine. Isaac and I are going to go get vaccinated today. Shattered Memories is supposed to be starting tomorrow. Supposed to be, but like I said, it's going to very much be dependent on if we have a negative reaction. If we have a bad negative reaction, as some people have had, I may be out of commission for a day or two. I'm hoping not. And I don't know how accurate that is because I hear different stories all the time about people's reactions to it. But it's only the first out of the second, and I'm really hoping we don't have a negative reaction because if we do, that means the second one's just going to be as bad. Rack Limo, thank you for the follow. Okay. He's done. Folks you know who have had a bad reaction had it from the second. Well, I mean, we'll end up finding out. So, I mean, as long as everything's good, I'll be fine. I'm hoping so. My plan was to start Shattered Memories this week. I didn't honestly think I was going to have to wait, but I forgot that we were supposed to be having a half-day stream today because of the vaccine that we need to go and get. What is that? What are you? Skeleton Mage of the Fog Tower. He's got a chest there. All right. But yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try 1 potion of healing, 1 potion of mana. I know I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. I saved it before that. I'm sorry, what? Why was I stuck in the inventory? Really annoyed with that. All right, do that again. Or nugget. Beer. Wine. What do you have? Summon Skeleton. Ice Bolt. Oh, he's got a lot of summon skeletons. And he's got a book of Chroma what? Chromanin, he who is willing to renounce all depravity and wanders on the path of righteousness shall know where the source of my power lies hidden, so that he might use it to break the chains of this world and prove worthy to receive Chromanin. The wise one sees to having a general overview before he dedicates himself to his next mission. I'm sorry, what? It looked very strange. I took a very strange tone for the skeleton mage in the fog tower. Chromanin. It seems to be a riddle to a mysterious stranger set to this world. The wise one sees to having a general overview before he dedicates himself to his next mission. I don't quite understand yet, but perhaps in time I will. Chromanin. Chapter 3. Chromanin. I don't know what that is, but okay. Sure. What's this? An elixir of magic and 117 ore nuggets. As we should be done. Okay. Elixir magic and 100 ore nuggets. I mean, that's a plus, right? Oh no. Oh no. Stop it. Why am I stuck? Why? Why is both of you coming after me? Yeah, that's bad. That was not good. Why? If one of them just still comes after me, that's fine. There we go. If I can't hit more than one with my wide swing, I gotta split you up. Get over here. Get over here. Stop it. There we go. I feel special. So my general thought process over the stranger. Look, a very strange tone for the skeleton mage in the fog tower. Chromanin. It seems to be a riddle, a mysterious stranger set to this world. The wise one sees to having a general overview before he dedicates himself to his next mission. If it's magic based, as I think it is because we had a skeletal mage, I think it's saying I need a general overview of water and fire magic. I think. That's my guess. And if not, it's a very off-branded guess. It is so fucking dark in here. Nothing? Oh! Oh! Get out of here. Get away. Get away. Get away. Come here. Just one of you. Just one of you. Hey, this has been a pretty good strategy for the most part. You think he'll give you hints if I don't solve it before I finish it? Probably thought that's fine. Also, the sound effects are wrong often, like the slicing sound is not original. Well, no, of course not. What is this mod you're using? They sound it should be able to block and do other attacks than the kicks. I mean, there's this block. I'm not doing any mod that changes the gameplay. But I'm also not advancing on them at all. The mods that I have are all graphical in nature. There's the basic patches, and I think there is one fan base patch. Shit. Damn it, I got too close to him. Got way too close to him. Skellies are just bugged a little, so they don't attack like they're meant to. I mean, the game itself has bugs in it. I'm not surprised. It's not the first time I've encountered a combat-based bug. I'm kind of glad they don't block, because they already deal a shit ton of damage as it is. Hey. Yeah, don't. Even if he was blocking, all he'd be doing is standing there and blocking while I'm swinging at him. I'm specifically waiting for him to come at me. Stop it. Fucking hell. There are ladders in certain areas. Apparently, according to certain people, there are certain ladders that were bugged. This is the original game with all the patches that were originally released, and then there's a few fan-based patches that were intended to take care of some of the other bugs. There's no additional improvements. The gameplay itself has... I had an option of Gothic 2 controls or Gothic 1. I chose Gothic 2 because I tried it with the Gothic 1 before I got it streamable, and I didn't like the control scheme for Gothic 1. There's not a lot of changes. The biggest one we noticed is frying meat in the skillet. I have to stand up every single time. But I think this is behind the waterfall. That's what this looks like. This is behind the waterfall. Not the waterfall, around the ship. Whatever. Same basic concept. Minus waterfall. So, but yeah. Skeletons have a different AI in the original game like encounter. I can't, like, the original game doesn't function. In Windows 10, the original game does not run. You need to run certain updates in order to get it to run. This is the game as I was able to get it to run. The only things I did outside of the patches that got it to run on Windows 10 was I put in one graphics mod that changes and upreses the faces, one graphics mod that upreses the environments, that just adds more texture detail, because I've seen what the original textures look like, and they're basically the same but muddier, which was kind of standard for the time period. And then I use the Better Nature mod, which is apparently hit or miss depending upon the fan base. I like it. It's buggy in that certain bits of terrain aren't as easy to navigate because you'll have a point where you just run up a tree. I don't know how the hell the modder ended up getting past that. Because that seems like a bad oversight, but it's only been a problem twice. Honestly, they were funny problems in my opinion. Everyone else seemed to agree because the characters would just run up a tree and get stuck up there. But we know how to do the debug now with the Marvin thing, and last time it happened, I just took control of the NPC, walked them down and around the bugged out area, and then went back to my character, and then they just followed along perfectly fine. What's the difference between Gothic 1 and Gothic 2 controls? You remember them quite the same. They're supposed to be very similar. There's an extra button I think you press to do a lot of your actions. Because I kept seeing in the instructions holding down control and pressing something to do certain things, which I'm not having to do in most cases. There's something about opening chests with one click versus two. It's either one click or a click and something. I don't know, because I never got to a chest until I said I wanted the Gothic 2 controls. Oh no, I did get to a chest. I couldn't figure out how to open it. I was clicking on it and the character just stood there. Yeah, he just stood there. I was supposed to press another button and click. Gothic 2 controls changed it to where all I have to do is left mouse click on a chest and it opens. Everything in Gothic 1 was action button plus something. And so I have action button mapped. I actually have it mapped to the F key. But to the F key, it's been doing that because I guess this is the other function of it. You don't need to use the action button because left click takes the place of everything. So the action button and having to do something else just felt like an extra unnecessary step. So when I futzed around with those controls a bit, I was just like, yeah, I like the Gothic 2 controls. And like I said, it just gets me used to how Gothic 2 plays. Okay. The only reason I don't have to go down there is because I know where that area is, obviously, because we've been there. We came in from the other area. I'm kind of glad I explored this because I was gonna go back using the area around where the shipwreck was, which would have put me right behind the skeletal mage, and I think coming in from the front was probably a little bit more advantageous. That was a decent amount of experience. Like, whether the skeletons are supposed to have additional actions or not, I'm not worried. Combat in this is decent-ish, but also a little clunky. I've had the most interactions in combat with humanoid characters than I have with anything else. I do like how everything acts differently. Skeletons just wreck your shit. Like, they're really strong. If they were going to block, I probably would have gone in there using ice block and magic, which means I would have left more often. I like the fact that someone ended up pointing out that M key should have worked, because unmapping it from opening up options and being able to do this has been really nice. Where the fuck am I? Oh, hey. That's just more experience. More experience and more wings. But yeah, as far as I know, the player patches, which is the only thing that would have changed anything about gameplay, it shouldn't have done anything to like any of the enemies' AI unless the enemies were broken and they were trying to fix it. There shouldn't have been any changes to that. Unless it's something about the frame rate again. I really need to lock the frame rate. I'm kind of curious to see how much it would be. Do we know what the original intended frame rate was for Gothic 1? Was it 30 or 60? Because I know a lot of old games were just, you typically ran at 30, but not all of them. Some of them ended up going at 60. Because whatever it's intended to be, I'll probably lock it to that. Because that should fix... I don't know if I'm going to die off these things. Oh, God. Oh, these are the things that they turned into in the remake. You cannot post a YouTube link. Links aren't allowed in the chat. It'll automatically... Like, Fuzzbot will automatically delete it. And even if you posted a link, I'm not going to look at it right now, so it'll just be lost in the chat. I'll end up making a note to look them up. I'll just go through some videos at some point. Skelly's fight. I am kind of curious to see if anything's changed. Here, let's reload that. Fucking stupid. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to do much. Oh, God. Just Gothic 1 Fog Tower. If I Google Gothic 1 Fog Tower, it'll pop up. Fog Tower. Okay. I put that down. This was a mistake. This was a big-ass mistake. Like, one of them I'd probably be able to take on, but... I like how they got tired right here. Never mind. But yeah, anyone who hasn't seen the remake demo, apparently snappers are the new enemy they throw at you immediately, instead of those angry chicken things. What the hell's that? Those are ruins. Oh, that's right there. That's all lit up, though. I could probably take on the snappers on my own if I was more cautious or had more MP, and I do not feel like using more MP pots. Stop it. All right. I remember when those things were like death incarnate. Savo. Ring of stones on the ground. Maybe more stone root? Maybe. Please. No. Oh god. Snappers. Fucking hell. Yo, don't follow me. Oh god, there's more snappers there. Okay, we're not going over there. I'm not doing the main story at the moment just because I was intending to grind today. I'm not even streaming for much longer at the moment. Like, I wanted to just explore on my own and grind a little. That's going to include going back to the new camp at some point, which I'll probably do on my own just to see if there's more runes I can buy. And doing more sales, because everyone seems to have more ore on them. Plus, I want to play the game how I want to play the game. I will be focusing on the main story quite a bit. It's not good. Yo. Yeah, this is a bad area to be in right now. Let me go back across. Back across the... Is it this bridge that I was on? Yeah, this one. I think I swam across. Yeah, I did, just to get to the lizards. What's over here? Anything? Yes, actually, but I have no desire to go down there right now. You could try the new spell. I've already tried the new spell. Are you talking about Summon Skeleton? Those are scrolls. I want to hold on to them. I've been using my new spell, Fire Rain. I've been using it's the AoE fireball-y type spell, which is really weird that it's not actual Fire Rain. I know there's a Fire Rain type spell in this because I've seen it. And I think it always weirded me out that the literal, like, this one, Storm of Fire, it's Storm of Fire, doesn't actually rain fire. I think it's Fire Rain, I think is the spell that actually rains fire down. Alright, let's go this way. No, the fire spell might work on the orc dogs, but I think I need 3 to 4 castings and they fucking move too fast for that. I need to go away from here. I'm gonna follow this path back. This was that super hard bridge I crossed the one time, I think. Yeah, if I go in an angle like this, I think it's fine. I think I've been here before a while ago, many levels ago. So it is possible to go through here. It's just being cautious. Being cautious and being careful. Oh, more chickens. Oh, more wolves. Stop it. Oh god, there's a lot of wolves. Stop it. They're definitely not doing much damage with this robe. Yeah, they're basically doing nothing now. Finally. Fucking bane of my existence for so long. At least they're worth almost 100 experience each. Just sell, like, wolf pelts to everything. It's like, hi, would you like drug and wolf pelt? Oh, slave spread. With, like, I come bearing drugs and wolf pelts. This is my new profession. Welcome me into your compound. I think this is a different forest I haven't quite been in yet. It's a pain in the ass because it's really dark and hard for me to even see. But I don't think I've wiped this one out. So that's pretty good as far as experience goes, I guess. Here, come here. Thank you. It's the best sound effect ever. They sound like angry pigs that also have very awkward... Do you want to come after me? I like how he stands there. He just saw me slaughter the others without a problem. Stop it. Just stop it. I didn't expect to come across that fog tower thing, though. Like, I think I've run across the tower once before, like when I was playing it a while ago, and I barely remembered where it was. Actually, I didn't remember at all where it was. And I vaguely remembered, so that's the second tower I've seen. There's one other tower I've seen that was, I think those are just the lizards. Which honestly, here. Unnecessary extra damage. He must have been hit by the crossfire of the spell. Alright. Da 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 da. Oh, hi. Stop it. I don't know why it's so hard for me to see. It doesn't help that I have, like, some sunlight coming in from the window behind me. Fucking hell. I love this whole when you switch weapons, this shrug of I don't know. Like, what the hell is with that? 80 experience. Seem to remember them having more than that, but I guess not. Doesn't really matter. So we're at 59,585 out of 60,000 required for the next level. It's not bad. And I definitely see ripples over there. Hold on, where am I located? This might be stupid. There's a small island right there. Wait, are you not doing any damage to me anymore? Oh, rain decreases your look. Are those all lurkers? With blood flies? Holy fuck. I mean, they're not really dealing damage. That's a lot of potential experience. I'm looking and trying to figure out where you come from. So the northern gate is where you normally come from to get into the game. That little pond just north of us is where you start the game, which means you walk across this but on a cliff edge up above this. So up there, right there, that's your starting point. Come here. I don't know how well this would work. Getting another one. Apparently all I have to do is hit one and it's just a singular one. There we go. Oh god, all the blood flies. That's fine. God damn it. Come on. Why can't I hit this one? There's my level up. Is that one bigger than normal? I'm not hitting them for some reason. What is Putters doing? Honey? What is Putters doing? My god. Every tiny thing under the face of the planet. I'm probably gonna end sooner rather than later because at this point I'm just grinding, and I can definitely do this on my own. I don't want to necessarily find something that's going to be interesting to find off stream, but I think at this point it would be fine. Let me do a hard save here. We'll do Romanin. And when I continue, it probably won't be at this location. It'll be at one of the camps. But in the meantime, I want to thank you guys for being here. It's been fantastic. I'm really enjoying Gothic, and we're going to be continuing more with the main storyline tomorrow for sure. I'm having a hard time clicking anything at the moment. Let's just quit it so I can get back to it. I'll definitely be doing more with the main story, but I want to do a little bit of grinding beforehand, because honestly, if I was playing this on my own, I would have been grinding more at this point, and I'd probably be a few levels higher. I'm gonna see who I can send you guys to. I also need to make sure that the stream is muted. It is. Okay. We're gonna end up saying hi to, you know what? Go and say hi to Geekatana. She's playing Dark Souls 3. She's absolutely fantastic. Have a wonderful time. Thank you for being here, and we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.